Hello there each and everyone. This is a new concept for me to do a voiceover on my videos. I do hope it comes across alright and enjoy hearing my voice. This is just a mere experimentation of mixing audio as well as graphics onto a video and adding splicing videos, so I do hope it comes across alright. Where I'm at during this video is a place called Elvanfoot in South Lanarkshire in Scotland, and just launched up, and as you can see I'm just skimming across some trees at the minute. A lot of pine trees. The government in the area is planting a lot of new ones as well as cutting down a lot of old pine trees, for timber purposes. Very good idea. I do think that for every tree that is cut down and used for timber, I reckon at least 3 should be used, planted in its place. As you can see in the distance there, where some trees have been cut away, and I do believe they are getting replanted as we speak. Just loading the drone down to the top of the tree line. The drone that I use is a DJI Phantom 4 Pro version 2.0, and I'm currently recording in 1080p 60 frames per second. Just pan the camera up and down to get a good scope around the local area, and hopefully that's good. Moving on, we're now going to go a bit further up here. Just bringing the drone up a little touch. Currently flying in sports mode at the minute, which does tend to make it go a lot faster. The only downside is that it runs the battery out very quickly. But from where I'm flying, the drone is at the moment, to where I launched it from, where I'm controlling it, is actually about over 1.25 miles. Now, when I flew the drone up to the top of this hill, I never expected to see that opening there. So I'm actually very curious as to what that could be for. I'm the type of person, now I've seen it, I would love to go and visit it. Very interesting. I'll try to bring the drone down into it, which I am going to attempt right about now. So lower the camera down to see a good landing area, and then take it from there. Hello again. Whereabouts I am flying at the minute, how high the drone is up at the moment, especially just above that aperture in the good clearance. Just now about to bring it down and land. I did experience some very strong crosswinds, so it did actually take quite a bit of navigating to control it, but it was nothing that couldn't be resolved, nothing couldn't be fixed. I think my palm skills are getting better and better and better. But it all comes with practice. Now lowering just below the tree line. At this point I did lose transmission for a short period of time, but regained it very shortly afterwards. So I'm now about 3 or 4 foot from the ground, and quick cut there, and now ready to launch up again. See the River Clyde just to the left as it launched up. And just to there, you've got the M74 motorway, which starts from Carlisle, goes all the way up to Glasgow. It is actually when the M6 on the west side of the United Kingdom, when it crosses the border into Scotland, becomes the M74. And yeah, they're pretty high up. Can't remember what the height of the drone was at the minute, but we are well over 1 mile from the launch point at this present moment in time. Just coming down. The reason I'm not flying the straight line is obviously I was getting quite bad crosswinds from the right hand side of the screen to the left, and it did take some practice. And at one point I nearly, these trees you see just below us here, I nearly went into them because I did lose control temporarily for about 2 or 3 seconds. Still flying in sports mode on the camera. As you can sometimes see the rotor blades when the camera comes into shot. Just about to pass over the M74 at the minute. Now flying towards, in front of us here is the little tiny village of Elvanfoot. Not a big place, very, very quiet. And just in front of us here, you can actually see the contours of the track bed for the West Coast Main Line in the United Kingdom, which the northern terminus is Glasgow Central, and the southernmost terminus, the end of the line, is London Euston Station. I've travelled it quite often, pre-pandemic. Between Glasgow Central and London Euston takes about 4.5 hours. We're now approaching a little tiny disused Elvanfoot parish church just in front of us here. Still skimming on sports mode. Very, very strong crosswinds from left to right to left. Sorry, lowering the drone down a little bit. A little pan round. A lot of sheep in the fields. We've just recently had lambing season here in Scotland. We're just about to fly over the Elvanfoot parish church, which has been boarded up. It is in a very, very sad state of repair. Pan down at the minute. Flying over. As you can see, there's some minor disrepair. Well, it looks like the left hand side there's some, the roof's caved in. You can actually see into it. Sad to see it in this state. Turn around for the back there, as there's been some damage inside, and I do believe one of the rear stained glass window is something caved in from the outside in. Trying to keep it low down, see if I can get, there's the damage to the ceiling again, coming back. Bit of a high up shot to pan down to get a more panoramic, shot, there we go. So I'm getting better with practice. I think we should take a peek inside, don't you? I'm going to attempt, because that's the remainder of the window there, and that's come from there, and there's a collapsed floorboard right there, but the main one is right there, and that's actually somebody's been burning stuff in here, so I'm not going to even attempt to go over there. Looks like that would have been the main entrance there. As you walk up the drive path, that's the first door entry you see, which is that door there. But the damp's got that, and coming from that corner of the roof and up there as well. There. The aperture in the roof went up the top. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. So I'm not going to even attempt to have a look at that again. Got some birds in here, and that's them cupboards there was what salvaged it. Just holding up that partition there. I'll have a little look over here, but I'm not going any further. Looks like the underground there. But all them floorboards are collapsed. I'm not even going to attempt that. Some disused bottles here. What have we got? It's like rum, Buckfast, Pernod, Cointreau. That's quite nice. Cointreau I used to like to drink. I think that's it's a delicate ginger liqueur, I think, that one. Well, I think I've been in here long enough. So, yeah, I'm not. .1977. I wasn't even born then. Pan round. Spooky that. Imagine looking at that when you're coming. And that would have been the main door in. The pathway. No idea. Shut down. There was a couple of dates on the graves. Yeah, just here. I looked at briefly. There's one from 2016. So I assume what that is, it's a family plot. And a descendant had obviously been buried there. A prepaid one. I may be wrong. Yes, as you can see, especially in this part of Scotland, we do tend to have a lot of wind turbines. Very, very good idea. I think it's great that renewable energy sources are found in this day and age where energy prices seem to be going through the roof. I've always been interested in stuff like this. I had to be very careful because I very nearly almost flew into one of them, and you've got a HF transmitter just to the right hand side of the shot there, which has gone out of pan now. They are quite high. They're a lot more tall off the ground than they look in this photograph. This video, sorry. Photograph. What am I on about? I quite often, very regularly, come down this motorway. And they often stop in one little laybys over a cup of coffee. And the scenery is amazing. I've seen it in all weathers over the past 20 years. From blazing hot sunshine to sub-zero temperatures, heavy snow, in all weathers. Again, just coming into the photograph, we now have the trackbed of the East Coast Main Line. As stated earlier, it starts to the north in Glasgow Central train station and terminates in the south at London Euston station. Going south from Glasgow, you've got first stop, sometimes it stops at Lockerbie, then Carlisle, then you have Penrith, Oxenholme, Lancaster, Preston, Wigan Northwestern, Warrington Bank and then all the way to London Euston. However, certain trains between Warrington Bank and London Euston is under intermediate stations via Birmingham, I believe. I'm not too up to date on the timetable for that journey alone. Well, we're coming at the end of the video. I hope you like this new idea of voiceovers on my video. Definitely something I'll think about doing for future videos. If you like it, let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. And do take care of yourselves. And I hope you're all safe and well. Goodbye.